Next up, we got Smooth.
Let's go, Smooth.
At this point in my life, I'm done with that. I can have you no homo strip down naked in front of an oncoming drink begging for your life while doing jumping jacks. I'm trying to slip it through the charts like I'm a shark. Quarter pound for 400. I'm stepping on next, but the deal's at the dark. Saturdays I search it.
All the way from New York. All the way from New York. Yeah. XZeneqium.
Ow.
All right, good. So, what brought you all the way here from New York is the obvious question.
Sheesh. At this point in life, being in Texas for X amount of time now, I would say what hasn't. The vibe is different, but mainly to sum it all up, 29 now. Mommy and Daddy ended up going back to heaven. God needed them back. I felt like after that happened, there was really not much left for me in New York. I feel like I was wasting talent, was losing sight of the big goal in life, and started to get back into my aggravated ways. So knowing so much so, figured the missus was like, listen, let's go ahead and she wants to move closer to her family. She got family in San Antonio. I said, you know what, I ain't got nothing to lose at this point. Came out here, been out here about a year and a half now. Gotta say, it's been a hell of a ride. And I mean that in the most professional, positive way.
Nice.
Y'all San Antonians are different.
Yes.
Y'all are different.
So if anyone wants to collab with you, how can they get a hold of you?
You can get me at Instagram at XZeneqiumX, XZeneqiumX.
XZeneqium.
A lot of people have a hard time, saying that word. That name is a hard name.
XZeneqium.
It's a different name. It rolls off the tongue differently. You can get me on there. You can get me on my personal Instagram, Humble King Smooth, 5 with the 5 MOOV. I would give you my number, but I don't really know. I ain't got too many stalkers. But other than that, Linktree, you can find me anywhere. Definitely find me at Stop Playing Studios.
Plus,
man.
last time I saw you in the studio, you had like 4 phones. I was like, how many numbers you need, man? How many numbers do you need?
You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably why the missus wants to kill me all the time. Because I got to give 4 different excuses every time. So it is what it is.
Well, what inspires you to come up with the kind of complex bars that you have? They're not necessarily normal in the sense of the cadence where it's just boom, 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 boom. They roll off the tongue, like you said. You have very good pitch. You have very good control of each word. How did you develop that? Is that from New York? Because, in Texas, we kind of, talk a little different in a sense. So
I could definitely attest to that. In Texas, a lot more laid back, real relaxed. The Southern hospitality is a real thing out here with you guys. That's not just a slogan. I think, being from New York, I come from a neighborhood called New Brighton, in Staten Island, New York, a little rough area. And, just as a New Yorker, we fast talkers, we smooth talkers, we seem as if we're always trying to sell you something when in all reality, we're just having a conversation. I can definitely say I probably get that. My mom always told me I was an old Sony young body. I always had the gift of gab, I've always been smooth in sales, so that just rolled off naturally. But as far as the bars and the delivery, the lyrics, I do say a lot of things that a lot of people can't catch and they don't understand.
Yeah.
So I've learned lately upon reading my lyrics, not disrespectfully to anybody, but I got to dumb it down sometimes. Or I got to show the lyrics, or I got to see. But everything I do in my life, it's never a simplicity-based thing. It's always something where it's like, damn, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? So everything I do is a conversation. I'm not simple-minded. And I think from just, having the ability to construct and deconstruct anybody's mind and show them a different point of things, it makes me stand out. Like at this point in my life, shout out to Jared Gaddison, the CEO of Stop Playing Studios, pushed me to really do music a lot. And I can say upon doing the music now that I went from a rapper to an artist to now I don't feel like I'm an artist anymore. I feel like I'm a man that makes music in a musical format, but I write it down as my life. So my life, I'm just writing down what's in my head, but it comes out in a musical format.
Man, that's deep.
Why I say I'm unparalleled. I'm different. There's no equal to me.
Nice. Man, I can't wait to see you perform. I actually haven't been able to see you perform. I got to see, Lex, with her, beautiful voice there, but Lex goes crazy, I haven't been able to see you. So when would your fan base be able to see you? Is there anything coming up soon that we can, circle on the calendar? So we're in February now, 2023. Birthday's in 2 months, April 3rd. Make sure y'all remember that because I need some gifts. I'm realizing, that I took I wouldn't say like a hiatus, but I took a little break from doing some shows for a second just to kind of get more to the artwork. When I looked at how much content I have, I'm going to the studio, Sammy, my engineer, I'm going to the studio time and time again, and I'm like, damn, what do I want to write now? And I actually wrote down
on the notepad on the computer of how many songs I have, thinking I didn't have content to put out, and I got 133 songs sitting in the vault. So realizing that, I'm like, you know what? Let's put the shows down for a second. I am seeing Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, everything starting to generate buzz and consistent revenue and consistent streams. Well, I'm like, you know what? It is good to give people something because they want to know my name and put the face behind the music. But I got to give you guys some more. As for that, I do got a show coming up. Still iffy about it. It's gonna be probably late March if I do something. And that is gonna be in Houston. Shout out my boy Diz and Uso, my bodyguard, who's hosting the show and whatnot. Other than that, like I said, just keep my head on the water, just get into the bag and making this music that you guys want to hear.
Nice. I can't wait to, listen to the music that you have. I can't wait to really understand a little bit more about the New York swag that you bring with the Texas flow, working with Sammy. I know that he's going to be helping you on the vocals there.
Yes.
Do you listen to the podcast with Sammy and Ray?
So I have listened to a little bit, waiting for them to drop some more stuff. I do a lot of behind the scenes with the squad. I was always the face of anything and everything that I've been involved with, but it's a humbling experience now to know that I can have such an impact in anything that I put my mind or my hands into, without having to show people that I'm doing that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm learning that from Jared, JG, just you don't gotta be the face to be the boss. You don't, and boys got a lot of good qualities, a lot of creativity, a lot of talent. Like I said, in 2 months, I'm gonna be in that Dirty 30 club. Yeah. But I am realizing that, we constantly sharpening our swords, iron sharp as iron. Yeah. And they're gonna do some great things. We're all doing some great things. Stop Playing Studios is different. I don't even know what else to say. It's just,
man. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for you, man. I can't wait to see where your career is gonna be going. I love that you work over here with us at Stop Playing Studios.
It's a pleasure and an honor.
And we look forward to seeing some more of your content here. 133 songs. I need at least 100 of them sent to my car right now. I need to get it in.
Make sure y'all tap into all of that. XZeneqium, Humble King Smooth, the prettiest fat boy from Staten Island, New York to ever do this. If y'all know my slogan, I'm the prettiest fat dude to ever do this.
You hear it right now.
You know what I'm saying? And lastly, we're going to say shout out to Stop Playing Studios, of course. And, last but not least, of course, make sure you go check out the new EP that me and legendary Sammy Man himself put together. Forever Within, Forever Without. Without further ado, Big Baddie Smooth, we out of here.
Stop playing, boy.